Okay, so today I'm really excited to talk about the Mantis closure device. Mantis comes in 235 centimeter length, which means it works for colonoscopes and EGD scopes. They just need to have a 2.8 millimeter minimum working channel. I think the thing that endoscopy labs are really going to appreciate about this device is that it's a really familiar design. So not unlike with the Resolution 360 hemostasis clip, when you open your hand, the jaw's open. It also has operator-controlled rotation or physician-controlled rotation from anywhere along the catheter. You're going to get one-to-one rotation. So the difference between this device and a regular hemostasis clip is the true grip anchor prongs. So at the tips of the jaws, we've added true grip anchor prongs. These prongs allow you to both capture and mobilize tissue when needed during a procedure. So for example here, this defect when measured is about 2 centimeters right now. So it'd be very challenging to close or impossible with traditional hemostasis clips. With Mantis, what you'll do is you'll open the jaws of the device, and what we want to do is we want to center the edge of the defect at the midpoint of the jaws. So we don't want to capture our first portion of tissue in all full healthy mucosa. We want to center the jaws on the edge of that defect. After we've gotten to the edge, we're going to ask the operator to close but not deploy. So we'll close down. Now we've anchored into the tissue. Not unlike a rat tooth grasping forceps of some kind, we've just grabbed a hold of the mucosa. At this point, the operator of the scope or the physician would manipulate the tip of the scope, either with small dials, big dials, advancing the scope in, out, whatever they need to do to get one edge of their defect approximated to the other. As we get close to approximation, what we can do is actually open our hand. And as you see, those true grip anchor prongs, there's tension from the mucosa that keeps that mucosa on one side of the jaw, which allows you to take the other side of the jaw, anchor into the mucosa on the opposing side. And then when you close the closure device, we bring that tissue together. At this point, what we can do is something everyone's familiar with. I would ask you to use 2 hands. It's a 3-step deployment. We're going to hear snap, crackle, and pop. So as I squeeze, we're going to get a snap, then we're going to get a crackle. And then when we pop, if it hasn't already, our catheter will eject from the device. And now at this point, we've taken a 2 centimeter defect and we've created very, very small defects on either side. And at this point, you could either get an additional Mantis device to manage this portion of the closure, or a Resolution 360 hemostasis clip to manage that edge of the closure.